Hi, today we are going to do our second dictation. So you need to find a dictation page out of your workbook. If you don't have a dictation page, you can just use a regular piece of notebook paper and number 1 to 5. So this is lesson number 2, and then we are going to go ahead and write 3 lines. This and my pen looks like it is running out. I'm going to switch to the marker here so you can see it. And then the last one. All right. So we should be ready to start here. Okay, so for our first word, and remember we're going to pound the word, then tap the word, pound the word, tap the word, and then write the word. Okay, so the word is dig. D-I-G, dig. Repeat, dig. D-I-G, dig. So D. D says D. I says I. And G says the G sound. Here's the word dig. I dig a hole outside. Dig. And we're going to go ahead and copy our word here. Dig. And if you want to draw a picture, maybe of a shovel in a hole, we dig. Animals dig too, like a squirrel might dig or a dog might dig a hole. Okay, number 2. The word is kid. The kid likes to play outside. Kid. K-I-D. Kid. Repeat. Kid. K-I-D. Kid. All right, so we're gonna start here. K. What letter makes the K sound? We have 2 choices. Let's go ahead and we'll start with our C says K. And then our next letter I says I. And you might be starting to figure out there might be something wrong. And then D says D. And let's look at what we wrote. Does that look right to you? If you remember, we learned in this lesson that we have the cat, and in the cat we have the letter A and O, and then we have the kite, and with the kite we have the letter I. So I is I, so we're gonna make this into a K. So change that to a K. K-I-D, kid, because the K sound comes before the I sound. Go ahead and copy it here. Kid, and a kid is another name for a child. A small child is sometimes called a kid. So I don't know, I have a kid wearing a baseball cap, playing soccer, I don't know. Kid. My marker is hard to draw with, sorry. Okay, all right, number 3. The word is jog. Jog. The kids jog around the track in PE. Jog. J-A-G. Jog. Jog is like a slow run. So J-A-G. Jog. So the first sound we hear is J. What letter makes the J sound? You're right, J says J. Okay, and our second sound, ah. Do you remember what makes the ah sound? O says ah. And the g sound, just like the first word, G says g. So we have j, ah, g, jog. Jog is when you run slowly. So there's the person running slowly. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. Does not look like they're running anywhere, does it? Running slowly. Sorry, everybody, you can draw a better picture than that. All right, for the next two, we're going to add something to our line. So we're going to add this mark. This mark means that it's two letters that make one sound. And so we learned one of those sounds this week, and that sound is ch. Okay, so let's listen to the first word. Number 4. The word is chat. Ch, at, t, chat. Now repeat, you try. Chat. Ch, at, t, chat. So ch. CH says ch. So they both go on that line. A says ah. And t. Remember, T says t. So chat. That's the word we wrote. Chat. Ch. At. T. Chat. And a chat is when you talk to someone. And you may have heard of Snapchat, or we talk about using the chat in our Teams meetings. So chat, but it can just mean to talk. So you're talking to someone and this person's listening, but you're having a chat. Yeah, my pictures are no good today. Sorry. All right. Number 5 also is going to get the squiggly line, the digraph mark. So there's two letters make one sound. And this last word is the word, and I think a lot of you know this word. The word is chip. Chip. The boy put a chip in his mouth. Chip. Chip. Ch. It. Chip. I know that many students like to eat chips. Chip. Ch. It. Chip. All right, let's start again. Ch. So what sound makes ch? CH says ch. I. That's the vowel we've been working on. I says I. And p. P. P says p. Chip. Chip. So go ahead and copy that word there. Chip. And maybe you might draw a bag of Takis or a kind of chip. So you have your chip bag. I don't know, Takis, chips, and then you put a chip. I don't. All right. Okay, let's go ahead and read the words that we wrote. Number 1 was dig, kid, jog, chat, chip. Let's read through them one more time. Dig, kid, jog, chat, chip. All right. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to do our sentences. And we have 2 sentences this time. So the first sentence has 4 words in it. So we're going to draw 4 word lines. And the first word is a red word. So we're going to put 2 lines under that. It shows it's a word that we can't sound out. All right. Remember that it starts with a capital letter. The mountain shows us it starts with a capital letter. And the ending means that it ends with some kind of punctuation, like a period or a question mark or an exclamation point. So let's go ahead and listen for the first sentence and follow along with me. Okay. A kid did jig. And jig is like a dance. A kid did jig. Repeat it with me and point with your finger. A kid did jig. We'll read it one more time. A kid did jig. So let's start with the first word, A. It actually is the letter A. Sometimes you can say a. I put my capital A there because it's at the beginning of the sentence. The second word is kid. A kid did jig. Kid, k-i-d. It's right up here, right? Kid. A kid. The next word is did. Did. D-i-d. Did. D. D-I-D. D. Did. A kid did jig. Jig. J-I-g. Jig. J. What letter makes the J sound? J. I says I. G. G says G. The sentence is a kid did jig. We're going to put a period at the end because that's just a sentence. All right. We can copy that sentence down here in the empty space. A kid did jig. And then keep remembering that you have your capital letter, your period at the end, and that you have a space between all of your words. Okay? All right. The next word, or next sentence, excuse me, has 6 words. This is a big one, okay? So, we have a red word for the second word, a red word for the 5th word. Okay, here we go. Are you ready? I'll let you get your paper ready. Okay, this sentence is, Chad and Tom had a chat. Chad and Tom had a chat. Go ahead and repeat and point with me. Chad and Tom had a chat. Let's do it one more time. Chad and Tom had a chat. So our first word is Chad. Chad. Ch-a-d. Chad. So ch is that CH sound. A-d. Chad. The next word's a red word, and. And is one we don't know how to sound out. We might tap it. A-N-D, and. A-N-D, and. So A-N-D, and. Chad and Tom. Now, Tom is the name of someone. So if we had a little mountain here, that might help remind us. Needs a capital T. Tom's the name of a person. I'm going to scribble that out, but that might help. Chad and Tom. T-a. O says ah. M says m. Chad and Tom had a chat. Had. Ad. Had. Ad. Had. A. That's the same as over here, but it's not at the beginning, so it's a lowercase a. Chat. Ch-at. Chat. Chat we have up here means they had a talk. Chat. Ch-at. And then I still need to put my period at the end there. Let's read the sentence. Chad and Tom had a chat. Go ahead and copy your sentence at the bottom. Chad and Tom had a chat. Okay, and one thing that we will practice is our cups. And so cups, C-U-P-S. C is for capital letters. So do I have capital letters where I need to have them? Yes, I do. U, does it make sense? Do I have spaces between my words? Do I have the right words? Yes, I do. P, do I have punctuation? Do I have a period at the end of each word? I do. And S is for spelling. And did I spell all my words correctly? I did. So good job. Let's read our sentences one more time before we go. A kid did jig. And Chad and Tom had a chat. All right, great job. We'll see you next time.